How to do it. Let me show you how to do it.
Hi guys, so I have an issue with my fridge where when I try to dispense water right from here, the water starts to leak right from the bottom. So I am getting the water, but I see a lot of resistance. Anytime I try to put water or pour water in there, it makes a rattling sound. The water flow isn't as good. And also I'm leaking water from the bottom of the fridge. And, at first I couldn't really tell if the water is leaking because of something else, but then I started noticing that the water only leaks when I try to dispense water. Otherwise, it does not leak from the bottom. So in this video, we're going to be troubleshooting. I'm going to be telling you guys what part you guys need to replace to fix this issue. So let's get to it. So for that, we're going to have to pull the fridge out and look at the back of the fridge. So let's take a look. Okay, so if you come on the back of your fridge, you will see this line. This is the main water line that goes into a device. And then you see this water line that goes into your fridge also connect to the same device. To get access to this device, you'll have to remove the panel and get access behind it. Okay, so as you can see behind is a lot of water. So I removed this whole thing just to see, and my tray is not filled with water. Normally there's a blockage right there, but that part is not blocked. So it's not the issue with the drain or the water getting tied up like in your freezer. It's something different. So what I'm going to do is, since I see a lot of water, the only other water activity that happens in the fridge is when you're pouring the water from the water dispenser. So what I'm going to do is try to dispense water. I'm going to ask my wife to fill up a glass of water, and we'll see if water comes out. There you go. That's it. See how much water is coming out. It's leaking from there somewhere. Okay, that's it. So now we know the leak is in this part. So now I have to remove this and figure out why it's leaking water. Okay, so I removed the back, and as you can see, I removed that connector. So if we need to remove the connector in order for us to remove that part. And to remove the part, we're going to have to undo the top fitting. So as you can see, I already did that, undid the main water line that was coming in. And you take this plastic piece, this is the plastic water line that was connected to the bottom that kind of broke off while I was wiggling with it. So now you need to remove the screws, and you have to hold it at an angle to get this off. So as you can see, with an angle, I was able to bring this off. So as you can see right there, the plastic tube broke. And this is the reason pretty much why the water was leaking. So now we're going to replace this part, and that should fix our problem. Okay, I got the replacement part. This is the brand I got from Amazon. So this is the replacement. And this was the old one. So let's go ahead and get it started, and we're going to just do the installation of this one right on the back. So get this screw off. I just had one of them in there to kind of keep everything together. The rest of the screws are right there. What you need is this joint compound. It's good to have, or if you have the Teflon tape, you can use that. Over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut this pipe right from here, so I can insert that in there. Okay, so as you can see, I had this piece, and what had happened was this was a little bit too short for me to insert that in there. Otherwise the water would have leaked. So what I did was I ended up cutting it right from here, and to get a perfect cut I used this tool. This is like a copper pipe cutter, but you can use this plastic cutting as well. And now what I have is like a nice cut there. And once I cut it, I just put some fire on top, kind of like torch it a little bit, and that kind of helps soften up the edges you know, kind of cleans up the edges pretty much. So now it's like a nice cut, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and install the new part, which I have right there, and just use the same technique to get it in there, because you have these grooves, so you just have to kind of go in this way, get it in, so you can put it with the screws. Let's go ahead and try that now. Just like that, and there you go. It's in, just like that. So now I can use the screws, and this time you may want to make sure you unplug your fridge. There you go. Okay, so this is the part right there. This just goes in like this. There you go. And these are the one with the small. And now we just have to bring the water hose from the bottom and insert it in there. There you go. Just insert it in. You may have to just push it in. Oh, it's in all the way. Plug it with the electrical back on. And this part is in. Now I can go ahead and okay, so what I had to do was kind of insert it, hold this, and kind of insert the pipe inside very hard. And it kind of went in. So now it's just a matter of connecting right there, and plug it in, and it should work. Okay, so this part is replaced. I installed the top part. I turned the water valve on, and as soon as I turned it on, it made a big noise. Which is normal because it's filling with water, so it's completely fine. Should not be seeing any water leaks when you turn it on, so I did not see any. And now I'm gonna have my wife try to fill up a glass of water. Go ahead. Yeah, it seems like it's working. Sounds good. So it seems like that fixed the problem. Before that, like, my water pressure was also slow. And with this new device, the water pressure also increased. Also, there used to be a lot of sound when I was filling up water, so that was another indication that this device is kind of like failing, you know, right at the edge. So by replacing this part, I fixed all those issues. So no more issues. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Thank you.